Hey, good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. It was a pretty exciting day today, actually. Not so much XRP price-wise, but we had some good stuff going on. So we're just going to do a quick video and kind of go over some of this. First things first, please subscribe. I just hit 100 last week, so I appreciate everyone out there that watches the channel. If you guys like to leave some comments, I love interacting with everybody. So yeah, drop a line. Second, don't mind all this, all the pink decorations over there. My daughter turns 1 this weekend, so we're doing a little birthday party, and this is where we're storing everything for now. All right, so let's kick this off. First things first. There was another hack last week where $32 million in crypto was stolen. I don't remember the exchange. It doesn't really matter at this point. You guys just got to get your crypto off an exchange. So go, these are what I use personally. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. I did a review on the Ledger Nano X right here and the Ledger Nano S. And there's a link for both in my description. So please go check those out and get your crypto off the exchanges. Especially if you're using a Nano X, it's way too easy to just transfer right when you want to sell it, and it's not just sitting there waiting to get stolen. So let's move on to the next thing. I'm sure most of you guys saw this already, but the U.S. Treasury Secretary, Stephen Mnuchin, was talking about crypto today. And if you kind of read between the lines on this stuff, he was absolutely talking about XRP. If you don't see that he was talking about XRP, you are not paying attention, or your head is so far up Bitcoin's ass you just can't hear or see anything that's going on. He was very specifically talking about XRP. Like, so in this video, Mr. B XRP retweeted, Heisenzerp at Heisenzerp tweeted this out, but so go check this out, and it's definitely worth listening to. But basically, someone in the audience asked a question: why is he putting all of the cryptos in the same basket? And his response was, oh, so he also asked about the individual that was meeting with the IMF and Lagarde and all those places where Brad Garlinghouse is. And his response is basically, oh, we don't count that. Like, we're not talking about him. We're talking about other cryptos. They're fine. Is basically what he just straight up said. XRP is golden. And if you don't get that when you watch this, you need to go do some research on XRP and look up Ripple and IMF and Lagarde, and then rewatch this because you will see it. So here's the other interesting thing. So it has been just nuts. And I've mentioned this before in my videos, but every single time that a high-ranking bank or political person is talking about cryptocurrency, they use this term, level playing field, every time. And I believe it started on a Ripple presentation, one of their slides in a presentation. And ever since then, every time Brad Garlinghouse goes and talks to anybody, they end up doing a media event after that, and they're all over level playing field. This guy, he even dropped MoneyGram. MoneyGram has nothing to do with what we were talking about, not directly. And I guarantee the only reason that he mentioned MoneyGram was because he's been getting briefed on Ripple and XRP, and that's the biggest thing that just happened with him, and that is the only reason that it was just it was stuck right there in his head, and that is why he brought it up. I guarantee you. And then lastly, before we go, there's one thing after this, but so stupid mouse. So the main man, Brad Garlinghouse, did a little. Why isn't my mouse working? Did a little thread here on Twitter just talking about the press conference and the crypto regulations and how we need to support it. So go if you're not following Brad Garlinghouse, make sure you are, and give this one a read after you go watch that press conference. And last thing I wanted to mention, if you guys haven't seen the storming Area 51 memes yet, you need to go check them out because some of them are pretty awesome. Apparently, there's I think it's up to 600,000 people now are going to storm Area 51 to go see them aliens September 20th. And I will definitely not be there. But I wish them the best of luck. I hope some of you guys make it. And other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. See ya.